MLB Network's coverage of Major League
And
Baseball
now,
is on
your
the air. Tonight it's Game 3
2020
of this four-game set
Cleveland
between the Tampa Bay Rays
Indians.
and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll
Leading
bring
off
up
tonight
Joey
for Tampa
Wendell.
Bay,
And we are set for
designated
baseball here this evening.
Joey Wendell.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luplow comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and two. The 2-2. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and they're at 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now another 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Ball. 2-0.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder. In there, a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. The 1-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Jose Ramirez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he fouls this one off. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The set and the 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
At the plate now, Brandon Marsh. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the 0-1. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Lowe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
Number 5.
Brandon Marsh has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment. They play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So now to the plate, Chris Herman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Luplow has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play.
Batting 9.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Margot, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Rays strand a pair. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another payoff pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job of holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate, Roberto Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 0-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. High and deep down the left field line. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Digging in, Delino DeShields looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball one.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Joey Wendell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The designated hitter, Joey.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Called strike. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Renfroe, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A man on third with 2 down. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Two and 2 the count. Even at 2 and 2. The pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading off
It was
for
a
the
double
Indians,
for him in his first turn at the
the
plate.
second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that
Now
gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams
Francisco
piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. Renfroe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians fail to score. They lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Brandon Marsh. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Chris Herman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Herman. Playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
0-2, here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down. I got the count. 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate now, Daniel Robertson.
Nope, that's the ball.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ball and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
4-1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Herman over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Indians leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up now, Ji-Man Choi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Three and one.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
One is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Line drive base hit. Wendell rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Rays tie it. It's a 2-2 game. Throw won't get him.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Three runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Indians 2. Brendan McKay, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so
The
far.
right fielder,
Pitch on the way.
Naquin.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Bounce to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Number 7.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So a runner at first with 2 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. From the belt, the pitch, and no swing apparently, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. The 1-0.
Nope.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
The set and the 2-1. 3-1 now. Jose Ramirez would be next. Grounded back up the middle. stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Digging in, Brandon Marsh. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Fouled away. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 5, Chris Herman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Popped him up. Santana is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Daniel Robertson.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Next will be the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Full count, 3-2.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Reyes is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Oliver Drake takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Roberto Perez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot on his horse. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Indians leave 1. They trail 3-2. Hunter Wood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning. Standing in, Manuel Margot. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Striding in, Willy Adames. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're up 3-2. Jordan Luplow will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. He's set, and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. To 2-2 now. Now here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Poche.
In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Delino DeShields, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Oliver Perez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Misses down below the knees. Perez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lined into left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, can keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, a diving stop to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Rays held in check here, but they still lead it 3-2. Nick Anderson is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again. And we'll employ the use of our ShowTrack technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez. Grounder down the line at third. The 1-1 home.
That's ball two.
One out, nobody on.
2-1.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a one-run lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo. When it's cold and chilly like this, wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Diego Castillo answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. At the plate, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
Reyes.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch.
0-1's the count.
Castillo features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of the bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Perez.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 4-3. Brad Hand comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
33, Brad Hand.
All set to start the 9th in this one. In now, Brandon Marsh. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for him.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Into the box now, Chris Herman, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. His career line against Brad Hand. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And he pops it up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will track it down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Naquin's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Digging in now, Daniel Robertson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey.
Two out, nobody on. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. All even now, 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tribe came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Oliver Perez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Brad Hand records the save, his 8th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.